Okay, it is July 13th, 2023, and we have a chemtrail left over here. I guess it's going to the Pinal Park chemtrail spot. They actually built chemtrail planes specially for a third air park in Arizona. Can you imagine? It used to be such a wonderful place. Look at this hazy sky. Just linear clouds that don't drift. They just sit there like little goopy nothings filled with chalk and chemicals and all kinds of stuff that they put in those lethal injections. Oh my God, there's a little bird. There you go. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. You are so cute. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, ooh. That's my call. Oh, this eucalyptus tree was 2 feet tall when I planted it. Harper's Nursery planted it. And then they sold that space. But they have another one. So I have to get over there. I have to remember to go there to the nursery in Mesa. I passed it once. So anyway, today's another chemtrail day, as every day for, since I found out about it in 2014 in March, and then in June of 2014, I found out that this guy slapped a smart meter on my house and did a switcheroo and took me to his van and showed me the analogs that he took off of my neighbors' houses, and it was just a horrible 4.5 years. Anyway, before that, they put a transmitter box and an antenna in the analog a year after I got the house. So I bought it in 2002, between June and July, because I had them vacuum the old chips out of the attic because they had formaldehyde, but that could be a hoax because it could have disappeared by, the time they built this house in 1960. The original paper chips. So I don't know if I did a good thing or a bad thing, but I spent all my savings on lousy people who fixed my house. Luckily now I have somebody who knows what they're doing and has a caring attitude. The care and the dedication of how you treat your trees and your land and everything like that. It's the animals. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, he flew away. Okay, well, anyway, the chemtrail is still there. It's in the same exact spot. Let me pan out here. Oh, great. Oh, no, that's volume. Hang on. Pan out. I panned in. Yeah, here we go. Okay, sorry. So you saw my wonderful. Anyway, that's the sun coming up over there. It's all blue light. You get a little red spectrum in the morning, I believe is what I read. And get a little of that UVA, the red. You don't need a machine. You shouldn't need a machine to get infrared. It should be natural sunlight exposure without it being chemtrailed or covered up or hoaxed or coaxed or joked. Anyway, I think the people across the street did a very nice job with the coloring of their house. I know they do that kind of stuff, but it'd be a lot prettier, without the cars in front. Two owners before the garage was turned into a coded and permitted recreation room. So anyway, this is what I look at. They got a variance to build a 6-foot wall. Usually it's just 4 foot is allowed. And then the 2 lighting fixtures there were going to be put on top. But I found out in time that they had the wooden thing built on top, that shade thing. So then with the gate in front and there's one on the side, it looks very stately. And I called the people involved, and they had him put those two lamps on either side instead of on top, because I was in on some people who knew building codes, and they caught it right away as soon as I said, hey, wait a minute, this is going to be a fire hazard. I was in real estate at the time. And then they bought this house and painted it, put a new garage door, a new walkway, and somebody's going to be selling that soon. An investor bought it, I think. And that's some other houses. Now, remember the very year that they put the smart meters on in this neighborhood, and I was warned by my friend Helen that to refuse it and what to say, but I actually had to call her to figure out what to say, because it didn't really, I couldn't really understand what it was. So it's just like, who would want to, do another Holocaust with all kinds of electricity? And isn't electricity supposed to be good? So anyway, so here, more chemtrails, just sitting there, they don't move, see? And a car going by here. Okay, hello, have a nice day. They painted that door red, so everything's black, white, and let me see if I'm panning out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so anyway, Leary, I just got up. I wanted to catch the chemtrail before it disappeared. I'm writing an article on Dr. Wunsch's information on photobiology and the eye, the back of the eye, and how it sees the reflections of the stuff they're putting in the air, and when it filters down, how it is affected by the 1 billion cycle per second, 2.1 mile long, 30-degree cone TAZE, T-A-Z-E, I guess, T-A-S-E, from smart metering devices and vehicles. So anyway, I'm writing an article, and I'm going to be very proud of it. I got an amazing group of beautiful and aware and caring, knowledgeable individuals from all over the world. So I'm having it looked at by Ilana Freeland, the writer, Pat Burke, another writer who I did a lot of drawings for, and then I want to thank Ole Johansson in Sweden. I asked him to send me a link to put in the appropriate spot in the rough draft of the outline. LED headlights, alert, alert. Okay. Anyway, I better look down. You see. Who else do I put on that? Andre Fateau, the journalist in Quebec, and he gave me some typos and a couple of questions, and then he'll have it translated into French. And who else? So I just said like Christine Zips in Colorado, Virginia Farver in Colorado. I'll see when it's done. I'll just send it to everybody, and then hopefully Safe Tech International or For Safe Tech. I forgot the name of the online magazine, but they're ready for it. So the words can't be more than 1,500, but they didn't say anything about cartoons, links, or photographs. So I'm just, I think it'll all fit in one article. Anyway, people can enlarge the screen for a cartoon or whatever. And then eventually I'll narrate it. I don't have a printer right now, so I have to go out to get stuff printed. So I just make do, and right now, because the old printer leaked when I used a recycled black ink, and I used to have a graphics studio making signs. I mean, it's just ridiculous what $1 million leaky, renovated, recycled cartridge can do to a well-functioning non-Wi-Fi machine. So it served. I still have copies from it that I'm using as reference material or sentimental value or whatever. I'll speak to you later then. Thanks for hanging in there with me today and seeing the non-moving. It didn't move. It didn't drift. Look, it's like a line. And then this one here dissipated a little bit. It puffs out. Yesterday was all puffed out after I took that morning one. Look, it's just sitting there. Okay? Thank you.